And there is another reality that the current Labour leadership is in denial about, leaving the Conservatives to take a progressive lead. And that is the question of how we deal with this enormous budget deficit, the largest of any major economy. Let me hazard a political forecast. This autumn, perhaps even this September, Gordon Brown will finally be forced to admit that spending will have to be cut. It will be a moment of personal defeat when it happens, but happen it will, for I'm sure he realizes how ridiculous his position has become. Then he and his Chancellor will commission a series of hefty reports from lofty experts that will show how this will all be achieved by the magic of Whitehall efficiency gains. We will have the Gershon Report Mark III, which will prove about as effective as the Gershon Report Mark I and the Gershon Report Mark II. Now, don't misunderstand me, this government has become deeply and desperately inefficient. We can and we will achieve billions of pounds of savings by applying some basic financial discipline to procurement and recruitment and cost control in Whitehall. But to pretend that efficiency savings alone will suffice when the country is borrowing £1 for every 4 that it is spending is to take the public for fools. It is deeply dishonest, and it condemns those who claim it to the sidelines of the real debate. The truth is that we need to fundamentally reform the way public services are delivered. This was true in the years of plenty, as politicians of the left like Tony Blair and Alan Milburn eventually came to realize. It is doubly true in an age of austerity. For the alternative to fundamental reform of public services are deep cuts in the quality of those services. Progressive reform or frontline cuts, that is the choice the country faces. Look at the facts that are staring us in the face. Productivity in our public sector fell by 3.2% between 1997 and 2007. As a result, the World Economic Forum now ranks the UK 76th out of the 134 countries on the efficiency of public spending. That is not just behind the high achievers like Singapore, Finland, and Sweden. It puts us behind countries like Greece, Mozambique, Tajikistan, and Ethiopia. And the result is that unless we improve the productivity of public services through real reform, then Labour's own plans for lower spending imply deep cuts in the delivery of frontline public services.